Okay, so I already used the cleanser when I was in the shower a while ago. So next I'm going to do the skincare, and I'm going to start with the moisturizer. I got the travel size because it was $44, and I want to make sure that it works before I spend the money on the full-size products. As a brand partner, the full-size products is $204, which is quite the splurge for me. So I want to make sure that my skin does well with this. So I'm just gonna go in with my hands. This is the moisturizer. It does have like a soft lotiony scent, but it's not overwhelming at all. So I got that all over. I'm gonna try to use these travel size ones pretty sparingly, so that I can get as many days as I can. And I got a day 0 picture. So we'll see. Hopefully it says that they should last for travel around 10 days. So hopefully I get about 10 days out of these products. Okay, so I've got the eye cream, and then now I'm going to do the serum. And I'm going to drip them all onto my finger. I'm not going to do the crazy like TikTok thing and pour it all down my face. I'm going to put them on my fingers and then rub it in. So T-zone and then spread out. So there's a moisturizer, there's a moisturizing eye cream, and then there is a serum. Their recommendation is that you start 2 days a week and work your way up to 7, because these are clinical grade skincare products. So in case you would have a reaction or anything, that is their recommendation for you to start slow and then work your way up. So the next thing that I got is the 4-in-1 Hydrating Mist, and this can be used as a primer or a setter to set your makeup. Ooh, I forgot to open the Beauty Blender. So while I open that, what I normally do is spray my primer onto the Beauty Blender to get it wet, so I don't have to get up and go into the bathroom because I get ready in my bedroom. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I got the Bellame Beauty Blender, and I'm just gonna spray the primer on it and then squish it. And that way it gets this kind of moist and ready to go without having to get up and take this to the bathroom. That also has a scent. And the sponge has a scent. Okay, we'll see about that. We'll see if everything has a scent, I guess. Okay, so I have the Bellame foundation in shade 2, which is light neutral. And how I normally do my foundation is kind of dot around. So far that was like 1.5 pumps. So it isn't a convenient little pump. Okay, so that was, I would say 2.5 pumps. How much I use. I usually dot it around and then go in and blend everything out. This is looking like a pretty good shade match for me. And I blend it all the way up. It's looking like pretty light coverage so far, but it did even out that side really well. Into the hairline. So I am not a professional makeup artist or an esthetician or anything like that, but I love playing around with makeup. I'm just a regular old girl out here on the streets playing with makeup. Okay, so here's what it's looking like so far. And sorry, I have to look over here. Prime my eyelids a little bit. Get it really blended out. Okay, I'm just gonna do one layer for today because I am going to work later and I don't need to be like super made up. But that was 2 pumps, and it's still a little bit wet. I think it's gonna dry down a little bit, and it's looking a little bit light on camera, but we'll see if we can get some powders on it and get it to deepen up a little bit. The next thing I got was the concealer. I actually got it in shade 9, which is a really deep shade. I'm gonna try to use it as contour. And I need to invest in the lighter color concealer for under eyes, but we'll start with that. And I'm going to use the pointy side of my sponge so that it doesn't get on my foundation side, and try to blend that out a little bit. So I don't normally use liquid contour. Usually I would use a powder contour, and that's kind of low. So I'm interested to see how this blends out over the foundation and how it looks with blush, because I just am not used to using it. Like I said, I just like to try out new makeup, and see, this is blending really nice. I'm going to go in with the foundation side and kind of try to lighten it back up a little bit, because it is really, really dark. And then blend it out. All right, I think that looks pretty good for what I would normally do with contour. It's kind of quite a bit on my nose, but you just put the contour in the natural shadows of your face and you blend it out really good. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do lips. I forgot to put this in the video of the products that I got, but I did get a lipstick in Empower. And it's supposed to be moisturizing as well, and it is better than chapstick, but it's kind of like your grandma's lipstick, and so I haven't used one of these in a long time. They do have liquid lipsticks, which I would love to try. I just didn't grab them this time, but I normally use a liquid lipstick. Actually, I use Maybelline Matte Superstay lipstick, so they last a really long time and I don't have to worry about them budging. But this is so soft and smooth. I can keep this in my pocket and use it like chapstick almost. It does feel really, really nice. Okay, the next thing I got was the Down to Earth palette. So it's eyeshadows, bronzer, highlighter, and blush. So now that I have contour, we'll do the bronzer just kind of right on top. The only brushes that I'm bringing to this is, they're old and trashed, but they're Wet n Wild. So you don't have to have anything fancy to apply this. We'll do bronzer. I'm just going to go right over that contour and kind of brighten it up. And then highlight I do next, so that when I blend the blush on top of them, I can blend it together a little bit. Tip of the nose, right there. And then the blush is a really nice pink shade, and I'm just going to go right between the bronzer and the highlighter. And I think that looks pretty dang nice. So okay, another Wet n Wild brush I have here for eyeshadow. There's 4 shades. Let's see if I can show you. So bronzer, highlighter, blush, and then I've got these 4 shades. I'm going to do these. This will be like a all over to kind of even everything out, sweeping back and forth. They're really pigmented so far and soft. Okay, next I'm gonna go in probably with this deep, almost like a red maroon shade, and go in the outer corner with that. And like I said, I'm no makeup artist. It's just stuff that I've learned watching YouTube myself. Even it out really well. Okay, and then I think we're gonna skip this darker shade. If I was not going to work and I was going out, I would probably do this darker shade again in the outer corner, but low to my lash line. And then I'm gonna take this light shade and go just under my brow bone. Even that out a little bit. All right, so there's the eye look. Okay, now I did not get an eyeliner, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, I did not see an eyeliner, so I'll have to go back and look for that. Surely a makeup company is gonna have an eyeliner. If not, then maybe they don't Would you wear an eyeliner? I don't know. Like I said, this is my first day unboxing everything. So far I love everything. Feels super soft. We'll use the setting spray and see how long we can get it to last. But I have this doll paint eyeliner that I'm going to use. It's in the shade brown. And I'm just going to do my upper lash line. So really, you could skip this step. As light of a coat as I'm going to do. Okay. But I like the way the finished look is with the eyeliner. And then I have Bellame mascara. So I am so excited about this. This is probably one of the most anticipated products for me. I do have an eyelash curler I could use real quick before. I just go for a couple seconds on each one. But I love eyeliner and mascara. And I am looking for something that lengthens my lashes because I have thick hair and thick lashes, but I struggle with them being seen. This is beautiful already. You can see the difference already. And then I just kind of gently push up into my bottom lash line, and then that way I skip eyeliner. So like I said, you totally could skip the eyeliner on the top and then do a light second coat. And this is how I always do my mascara. I do first coat, go to the inner corner here, and then I do the bottom, and then I do a light second coat. Yes, that is beautiful. They're not clumpy. They're smooth and long. So I am loving that. Okay. Let's see. I have the contour / concealer. I don't have any concealer to do under my eyes, which I don't really see an issue with that. I don't struggle with dark circles, but if I did, that concealer blended out really well. So I will get a lighter shade just to see if I can lighten it up a little bit. Foundation, blush, bronzer, highlighter, eyeshadows, mascara, and lips. I got a full face, you guys, out of that. So I'm really excited about that. Let's use this Prime Set Spray. Okay, it does have a smell and a taste. I actually got it in my mouth. Almost like kind of sunscreen-ish. To my knowledge, there's no SPF in these products because they say use with sunscreen, but that's kind of the smell of it. But really fresh. And here is the finished look with the Bellame skincare and makeup.